In this reading, I'm seeing someone who is hoping for an outcome that works for them. They're hoping you are blinded to the truth of the situation. They've been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you to almost like ignore all the chaos they've brought into your life and choose them. Yeah, they're really banking on you having this kind and generous heart because this person sees you as someone who has it all. And they're like really wanting you to feel tethered to them. They want control in this situation. And this is really toxic because I can see that this person has played a lot of mind games with you, has maybe just created a lot of chaos with mind games and deceit and power plays and kind of like messed up communication, but their wish is to come in and pursue you, even though there's something here that they did to you that made you feel like left out in the cold, like you may have felt abandoned by this person or rejected. Actually, this also may be how they feel at this time toward you. But yeah, they actually feel this toward you, like you're closing the door on this situation. You want nothing to do with this person. And I'm actually sure for good reason, because like I'm saying, this person's wanting to be committed now. This person's wanting to share love now. This person's wanting to be generous now. And I keep saying now because they weren't before. This person wants a healthy commitment, a union with you. And it's like now they're racing in to let you know that they're willing to do the work that they didn't do before, and they want this brand new beginning with you. But I feel like you have really had to work hard to free yourself from this situation, and it's kind of like judgment day for the whole situation that you've had with this person. The lyrics that my guides want me to share in this reading come from the song Time Is Running Out by Muse. And they go like this. I wanted freedom, bound and restricted. I tried to give you up, but I'm addicted. Now that you know I'm trapped, sense of elation, you'd never dream of breaking this fixation. This person may be very fixated on the idea of getting you back. And I feel like they think it's going to work as well. The current situation is being represented by the Strength card and the Five of Wands. And this is them saying, yeah, you might be really angry about all this conflict we had, but let me just smooth it over. You know, you can see this lion probably pissed as hell because of whatever happened here, but they're maybe smooth talking you or trying to downplay what went down here. Saying our love is eternal. You don't need to be mad at me. Whatever. I don't know what they're saying. This is a part of the pattern of abuse. If this person is a narcissist, they call it the narcissistic Hoover when they come back and they claim to have changed. They claim to have done all these things, but it's actually they're just coming back to finish what they started, to create more conflicts, to make you even more angry. But I do feel like this is a challenge because there were good times in this relationship, and you may oftentimes think about all the potential this relationship could have had, all of the hope that was here, but your guides are saying, remember also, as you remember those moments, remember all this person put you through too. And it's yeah, you had the potential to have, a happy life together, but this person didn't take that at the time. This person decided to lie, to cheat, to steal, I don't know, whatever they did here. It was like a really heavy burden to be in this relationship with this abusive person. Some of them may have actually been abusive. And so your guides are just reminding you of that. And the moon card is floating around on my desk. I honestly don't know what position it's in or where it came from. It must have fell out of my deck. But I feel there's a lot of mystery in this relationship. There's a lot that has gone down here that you actually haven't known about or haven't seen. And your guides are asking you to focus on moving away from this situation. This may be your energy represented here by the King of Swords, or your person's energy. You or them may be an air sign, but it's kind of like you have experienced so much grief because of this relationship with this person, so much loss as well. And so your guides are saying focus on protecting your heart, because you've already been through enough emotional pain, and keep moving forward and, creating the life that you want. Because I feel like the longer you stay in this situation, the more this person would show you their true colors. You've already seen a lot of who they are and how they operate, but there's more to see if you want to stick around for that, I guess. But they also wanted me to share this quote with you. It says, what they did has nothing to do with you. Their lack of loyalty has nothing to do with you. Their lack of maturity has nothing to do with you. And their lack of honesty has nothing to do with you. It is time to walk away, because you are strong, beautiful, and capable, and it is your time to walk away. And when you do, walk away silently, because you do not need closure. They gave you all the closure that you needed. You do not need to sit there yelling and fussing, and you do not need to sit there listening to their excuses and let them try to manipulate you into staying, because walking away is showing strength, because they made their decision and knew the consequences. It is now time to let them lay in the bed that they made, because when they were out there choosing them, it is now time for you to choose you, because you were okay before them. You will be okay after them, and it's not bringing you, if this relationship is not bringing you peace, it is not benefiting your life, bringing out your insecurities, fear, and hopelessness, it is time to walk away. And that's what your guides are saying. And I feel also this King of Swords is responding to this person in a non-emotional way, because what they're trying to get to here is your emotion. They're trying to trigger some sort of emotion in you. But like I said, there's even more that you haven't seen behind the scenes, so please protect your energy. And the recent past, I feel like you may have been blindsided by this person's behavior. You may have gotten in an argument or something, and they projected all that they are onto you. And it was like you were surprised at how quick they were to rage, and how quickly they changed from, this happy-go-lucky person to like someone who, I don't know, was just so angry. And I feel like they wanted you to feel responsible for their behavior, for their lies, for their cheating, or whatever happened here. But these cards came out like this. So I feel like this person tried to do this, and you were like, I'm not going to carry this. I'm not going to hold this. This isn't mine. And I feel like that may have been one of the biggest parts of your break in this connection. Your strength in the situation, again, is walking away. This is you taking the power back and continuing to walk away, even if they beg you to stay. And in the near future, my guides wanted me to share this, the lyrics from Who's Afraid of Little Old Me by Taylor Swift for this part. And they go like this: the scandal was contained, the bullet had just grazed. At all costs, keep your good name. You don't get to tell me you feel bad. I feel like this person, they're experiencing, it's like now they may see you as their divine partner, and they see the potential of this relationship. And it's like this missed opportunity here that they can't do anything about, because you're taking the power back. And this person may, again, be trying to project onto you. This person may have tried really hard to keep their good name throughout this whole situation. And when the truth came out, or is coming out, they are no longer able to do that. But it's kind of like you're not going to even engage with them, maybe. And they don't get to have the opportunity to project onto you again, to try to blame you again, to try to make you feel bad again, because it's like you're going to set a boundary and say, no more of this, no more, I'm taking the power back. And for the suggested approach, I've never noticed this in this card. Well, I have, but you can see that half of this Hierophant here is blue representing the throat chakra. But then you can also see the snake around the throat of the Hierophant. I feel like there is a truth you need to share about what you've been through. Like even something that you might need to teach because of what you've been through. And it's kind of like this toxic energy around you is wanting you to stay quiet about what you've been through. And when we stay quiet, the only person that benefits from that is the abuser, or is someone who has something to hide. And your guides are saying, don't let this energy, whether it be from this toxic person or it be from your community or something like this, don't let this hold you back from speaking the truth, from becoming a teacher, from showing people what it is that you learned and gained and how you overcame what you've been through. Because it's like there's so much to say, but someone wants, it's like if you stay quiet, then the abuse is normalized. And you have the opportunity to speak out about that in a really powerful way, because it comes from a place of wisdom, because it's what you went through, you experienced this. You actually have something really important to share, and it comes from a place of wisdom through experience. And there is this energy that's wanting to hold you back from doing that, but your guides are saying, don't let that hold you back. Don't let what other people think hold you back. Do not normalize abuse by staying quiet. Speak up and let people know what you've been through. Never stop talking about it. Address the hate, address the abuse, address anything that you need to. And it's amazing, as I've experienced this myself, the more you speak the truth of what you've been through, the more you are set free. Like really, the truth sets you free. And it's kind of like people can't go behind the scenes and I don't know, like tangle up the story or whatever, because you've spoken the truth already. So that's kind of the suggested approach. What you don't see coming is that there is someone very stable and grounded, loving and generous in your energy field that's coming in. This could be a romantic partner. It could be someone, it's not the toxic person of the past. It's someone new. It could be an earth sign, or just someone really grounded and loyal and dedicated and committed. And I think it's going to be a completely different experience than what you have been experiencing previously. And I feel like, yeah, and your hopes and fears, you're really hoping for that. You know, I just want to break away from this situation. I'm so sick of having to defend myself against toxicity or whatever has been going on here. And yeah, I feel like you're really wanting to break free from investing in relationships where you are in constant fight or flight, on edge, not feeling safe in your environment. And the outcome is, yeah, this is like the finale of this past relationship and new love coming in. So that is what's going on here in this reading today. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.